and from the business presentations which I listened to, I find that this itself, the whole peers global network itself, is a blue ocean. So thank you so much for inviting me, and congratulations to all of you. And thank you, Praveen Bhai, for doing all what you are doing in the business world. Well, too long an introduction, but એક રિક્વેસ્ટ એવી કરું છું કે 24 વર્ષમાં આટલું ભેગું કર્યું છે અને AI enabled draft છે એટલે એમાં બહુ ખોવાઈ જવું નહીં, right? Don't be too much bogged down by the content which is shared. You focus on the next 25 minutes because I'm going to talk about something which has changed the business world globally. I'm going to talk about something which is the need of the hour, and I'm going to talk about something which possibly will show you a perspective which you have not seen. I'm into coaching, I'm into consulting, I'm into training, and I've built brands, and I can connect to very many people. I can help Siddharth Randeria connect also, someone asked me here. So someone asked a specific ask. Well, the topic is called Blue Ocean. So I'll give a context first. થોડું premise ઊભું કરું. બે પ્રોફેસર્સ હતા INSEAD બિઝનેસ સ્કૂલના. એ લોકોએ ગ્લોબલ બિઝનેસની સ્ટડી કરી 70 વર્ષ માટે. અને એમાંથી જે બહાર આવ્યું, એમાંથી એક પુસ્તક બનાવ્યું, અને પુસ્તકનું નામ છે બ્લુ ઓશન સ્ટ્રેટેજી. ઓકે, નંબર 1. નંબર 2, પછી એ લોકોએ એના કેસ સ્ટડીઝ લખ્યા અને બહુ સરસ કામ થયું. 2003 માં પુસ્તક આવી હતી અને વર્લ્ડની બધાએ વાંચવી જોઈએ. I mean, I suggest all of you should read that book because it will change your life for sure. અને વિશ્વની સૌથી વધારે વેચાતી બુકોમાંથી એક છે. I have been fortunate, and આમાં નથી લખ્યું, I have been fortunate. એ લોકોએ એક બ્લુ ઓશન સ્ટ્રેટેજી ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યૂટ ચાલુ કર્યું છે INSEAD માં, ફ્રાન્સમાં. I have been trained by them directly. અને I have been a innovation evangelist. I help innovation in businesses. અને બહુ સરસ કામ થયું છે. એટલે big brands like Claris and others have worked for them. So Sushilanda sir is still in personal touch, whatever. So I'm going to divide my presentation into 2 parts. What is and what can be. Now what is we classify as a red ocean. Red means blood. And the reason for blood is war. And the reason for war is what? Why do people fight? Why do countries fight? Let us make it interactive. Come again, Samantha. To control, to grow. Very good. But what is the reason for the fight between either 2 countries or two kingdoms? Dominance, control, survival. Territory. Very good. Superiority. Shortage of something. All of you are right. All of you are right. Now, this warfare or this war has relationships with business also. Sun Tzu, in his book Art of War, you should read that book also. The author, Chinese author, the Korean author has told that business is also war, right? And all of you are in the war. And somehow you love fighting. Yeah? And all of you, what you are told is right. So like the Rajas and the kingdoms fought for their territory, survival, I don't know, whatever, we as small and big business people, we are also in a terrible fight. And you know what is the fight? Similar. Market share. Yes or no?
Yes.
Customers. Right? What else? Profits. Right? Yes or no? Right. Lovely. Is there a problem in fighting? What is the problem? I will take sir's comment also. He is telling there's no problem. Both are right, but we'll take the negative connotation first. What is the problem when I'm seeing not so great category mismatch here. So there are multiple categories, so no problem at all. But when you see at Ahmedabad level, global level, if ma'am is doing digital marketing, I mean, if I just ask you a question, how many similar digital marketeers are there in competition is the word. Oh, I did not speak the word. Competition is the word, right? And it's back to fight. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, go ahead. Possibly. Right. Are you doing? That's a question. Are you doing or not? That's a question which you're going to answer. We are trying to answer that question. But war, race, competition, fighting, bloodshed is the game. Yes, no?
Yes.
And what are we fighting? So, okay, so anyone else? Is war good? Is fight good? Who loses or who wins?
If it
Huh. Who will decide whether it is to be done ethically or unethically? Who will? I'm in an industry. Assume this is an industry. I'm coming to you, sir. Assume this is an industry. All of us are same players. Industry का मतलब क्या है? Same players, same input, same process, same output, largely same employees. इसका मैं उठाता हूँ, आपका इसका उठाओ. हाँ कि ना? Ethics, na? Yeah. But then I cannot control you and your moral later, right? I mean, so if I'm in an industry, assume, ma'am, I'm taking your example, please permit me. You quoted 20,000 rupees per month retainer for a digital marketing initiative, correct? Is it ethical for me to offer the same service at 5,000? If I am your competitor in the same industry? Can you stop me? That's where ethics comes from, right? So, moral, I mean, textbook ma saru lage. In business, I don't know. In business, I don't know. In business, I don't know. Yeah? Am I making some sense?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, sorry. हाँ, चलेगा. So that's a choice. I'm not telling red oceans are bad, because all of us are in red and surviving. Yes or no?
Yes.
So assume this was an industry. Assume we all are similar players in that similar industry, right? What is not growing? Can you tell me? We all are assume for एक मिनट assume कीजिएगा कि all of us are in the same industry. So loans की बात हुई, banking की बात हुई, ERP की बात हुई. I mean, with due respect, I should not speak on public platform, but I was with Kumar Ilbai for 3 years and I have made them grow from 6 crores to 14 crores. And I know how school software works, right? And nothing wrong, nothing right. But when I do a apple to apple comparison, it is very difficult for him to tell how is he different from you, and for you to tell how is he different from you, correct? Kumar Ilbai maybe is nearest competitor, maybe so. Nearest cut to cut, right? Right? And so, with due respect, I mean, I know him with due respect, whatever. Now, where am I coming from? We have to accept the fact that all of us are players in the red ocean. We are in a war, and I'll give you an example. Real estate ni baat thi, humne consultancy, etc. Now, so I invite you pick up any industry of your choice, with due respect, any industry, and identify 5, 10, 15 players of the industry. 5-10 લોકો જેમાં રમે છે. રમે means play કરે, war કરે, ધંધો કરે. Yeah? And check their advertisement. So real estate, for example, I work with Chitrak Bhai. I have established his real estate university, he being the leader as of now. But pick up any good industry, so real estate. Now, any top, you pick up A. Sridhar, you pick up Goyal, you pick up Sun, you pick up Shiva League, you pick up anything. કોઈની બી એડ તમે પિકઅપ કરો, બધાની એડ પિકઅપ કરો અને એડ અહીંયા ગોઠવો, તો એ લોકો જે કોમ્પિટિટિવ પેરામીટર્સ પર ફાઇટ કરે છે ને, those same છે. As for example, real estate, they fight on what? Amenities, location, pricing, interior design and architecture maybe. અમારું આ છે આટલું ફ્રી આપીશું. People are getting gold and people are getting cars and yeah. Banking. How about to? Sorry, sir. Quickly. So if IndusInd Bank comes with a debit card where your photo is there, it is copied in 3 hours, right? Make sense?
Yes.
Are you all of you okay where I'm coming from? So you pick up any bank. So this is a 4-day workshop which I do, and I have to do it in 25 minutes. So I'm very aware of what I'm talking to you. You pick up any bank. There are 23 private sector banks in India. How are they fighting? Loan, banking, we have financial loan, interest rate, ATMs, uniform. But now, with due respect, I am presenting a negative structure. Business, brands, everything has become commodity. Full page ads are not working, sir. And big players are coming in. And with due respect, based on our size, we as red ocean players, and we are red oceans, because the variable which we have chosen to fight is price. Yeah, I give you 10 rupee discount, he gives 10.5, he gives 12, he gives 14. Now the logic is this industries will create pain for the entrepreneurs. Those who are feeling it will understand. If you compete on price, that's not the right way to compete at all. If you compete on value, fine. But people tell culture is not copyable. Culture is also copyable. So I talked for 2 minutes on what is there. Any views, any comments, any thoughts, any reflections as of now? And it is not bad to be in a red ocean. Please don't tell that kalki dhando band kar diya. But the question is, the theme was innovation. What can we do is the larger question. I was an academic, I was a teacher. 2013 I realized mara red ocean ma kaam nathi karo. I crafted a niche for myself and I'm different. I'll tell you how I'm different. So I started consulting, I started coaching. I went to a business school which was not AICT, not UGC. Unconventional work I did. I am successful. Maybe somebody may not be there. But so fundamentally, part 1 of the talk for 5-6 minutes, we all are in a red ocean. And we are somewhat facing difficulties. And the characteristics of red ocean are as follows. The red ocean is current state, high competition, price-based competition, etc. And you don't exist to fight with your own self, you exist to fight your competitor. All of you should read or check the video by Simon Sinek. He talks of the concept of the infinite game. Right? There are 2 types of businesses. One, those who fight with themselves to excel, and others, those who fight with competition to kill each other. Right? The infinite game karke video hai, wonderful work. So companies like Apple are in the infinite game. Companies like Google are infinite game. And the culture of these red ocean companies is outside in. Bahar je chale che, enu copy karine internal variations karwan. So environment becomes very, very active. Dhandani bahar no vatavaran, it controls you and you align yourself outside in. But Google, Apple and other great companies, Oyo or to that extent Swiggy, others, those who have created blue oceans, they think inside out and they fight with their own self. The question which I invite all of you to ask is, I don't want to compare myself as a business with others, I want to compare it with myself. And the fight is not outside, the fight is me with me. How am I better yesterday than today? How am I better today than yesterday? And rather than worrying about an environment outside and competing in a space which is known for current demand, can I think of something for creating a new demand, creating a new market, creating a new business model, creating, new products or whatever. I'll talk about it in next minutes. Yeah? Because this bloodshed is not going to take you anywhere. Not going to take you. So why did SpiceJet fail? Pricing. Yeah, so there's a limit to which an entrepreneur can fund capital in the business. Nah? If you're burning, there's a limit, right? And the reason why you're burning is not because your product is not great. Your product is excellent. But from the customer's eyes, you two are same to me. And the customer is the decision maker, not me. Right? So, red oceans. What are red oceans? There's a rat race, hyper competition, margins are low, aggressive tactics happen, and everyone makes loss. And the products are commoditized. There are mature industries which have been there since long, fragmented industries where many small to medium sized companies work, and declining industries, the industries which are losing their own importance, right? If you are a player in the declining industry, you should do something big. Margins are less, there is difficulty in differentiation, and differentiation also comes at a cost, right? And differentiation also is basis competition. આમાં 10 ફીચર આપે છે 5 રૂપિયામાં, હું 12 ફીચર આપીશ 4.5 રૂપિયામાં. I'm burning, right? And poor customer, I don't know where he or she is. So in the race to fight, I'm overgiving at an extra cost and burning. Make sense? I mean, yes or no? Yeah? So this usually strategy we suggest that you manage cost for red ocean. Now, કેટલું મેનેજ કરશો ને કેટલું કટ કરશો? And I've seen in my consulting life ખર્ચો વધી ગયો, માણસો કાપો. AC બંધ. I mean, I've seen people regulating their ACs in the office. અડધો કલાક ચાલશે અને પછી બંધ થઈ જશે. Now, pressure of cost is coming because you are in a revolution. So you have to give exceptional value at low cost and differentiation. So this I'll skip. Is there an answer? That's a larger question. And the answer is yes, there is an answer, but it's a choice. And the author suggests, and I am also suggesting, can you think something? Rather than pursuing and following current demand of your industry, can you create new demand? And I'm throwing one idea to you. Just think over it and we will work if you want to. Rather than fighting competition on price or whatever, can you try and make the competition irrelevant? Understand where I'm coming from? I'm not wanting you to fight the competition at all. That means I'm wanting you to change the territory in which you are running. Because in the current territory, it's a rat race. And if you start running in a new territory and you create a new game for yourself, and there are 1,000 examples. Yes, please.
Running a new demand.
Yes.
But someone else also copy very easily.
Oh, very good point. So,
And what?
good. So,
It's
you.
very big and a big player easily get the
Good point.
ideas
Good
and
point.
implement.
So, if you follow the theory, which is difficult although, practically thodu merge karvu pade, they suggest that you have to pick up uncontested market spaces. There's a key word. What's the key word? Pick up uncontested market spaces, meaning you are the first mover there. One. Second, rather than targeting limited demand, you target unlimited demand. So even if infinite competitors do come in, I'll give example to illustrate. So you are not afraid of competition at all. Example, just a small example. What did Swiggy and Zomato do? Did they create a new industry? Did they create a new industry? Yes, home delivery. Home delivery through a technology was not there earlier, right? They never own any restaurants. And the customer is getting exceptional utility at a very low price using tech or whatever. And so many years, they are the only two. Ola, Uber again. Oyo also, right? Airbnb for that matter. What space did Airbnb create? Airbnb created a new space. They don't own a single hotel. Am I helping you think? Right? Yash runs a brand called, Yash is Yash Vasan. He runs a brand called Platos Miniversity. Okay? Now what does Platos Miniversity do? It's a mini university for, I mean university word is not right word, but it's a tech knowledge. It's a university for children from standard 9 to 12. Is it a new space?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is a new space. And he's doing fab work there. Peers Global is a new space. New space. Peer networking, this, that, etc. New space. And I can go and give. So there is an idea called iodine bindi, you should check. So the lady કામ કરતી હોય construction sites માં, એ લોકોને દવાના પૈસા નથી અને દવા કેવી રીતે લેવી એ ખબર નથી. Someone came up with a iodine bindi. ₹1 એક બિંદી માથા ઉપર લગાડવાનો અને એમાં પરસેવાથી આયોડિન બોડીમાં જતું રહે. Are you getting? For those who have heard about sugar fit, for those who are diabetic will understand. Now, amazing. They have created a new space. Infinite pool of non-customers. Now, this is the key. You know what's a non-customer? And this will change your paradigm. Non-customer कौन છે? Customer कौन છે? જે currently લે છે. ક્યાં છે? 5 જણ બીજા offer કરે. Correct? Who is a non-customer? So I give an example. Any mutual fund people here? Any mutual fund? For financial advisors? That's okay. No. Now who is the best person to be sold mutual fund? Those who don't know anything about mutual fund. Because those who know will compare. પેલો અડધો ટકો આપે, પેલો 8 ના આપે. Now rather than selling the product, you have to sell the industry. I repeat, rather than selling the product, you have to sell the industry. And rather than selling to customers, you have to find a pool of Non-customers. Example, what is the best market for lipstick?
Ladies,
Now there's a customer segment, men.
men,
Yeah,
makeup artists,
yeah.
makeup artists.
Men and makeup artists, but non-ladies. Because a single lady will know 37 brands and she will ask 100 questions and she will fight on price. Making sense? Yeah? Non-customers. Now, I want you to think through for 2 minutes, 1 minute until I check the slide also. For your industry, for your firm, where is that large and same product, same service? Please, I'm not wanting you to radically change. Vishwarasti Finance loans karta ho, I don't know. But the larger question is, why can't you do something like a microfinance, which was done in Bangladesh? Single day loans, and it is possible. You know the market? Those vegetable people, they will buy your 100 rupee in the morning and pay you 110 in the evening. That is 300% interest in a month. Now, કેવી રીતે થાય, શું થાય, that's a different model. કરવું નથી is the choice. Amazing, yeah. But they found a space is what I'm telling, right? And એવા spaces તો એટલા બધા છે, and I can go on giving example. એક મારો client છે switched કરીને, he has found out a space of why people are not buying electric vehicles. Any reason why people are not buying electric vehicles even though they have money? છે, ચાલો. Okay, is it a perception or a reality?
So it is a reality.
Okay. Okay, trust, charging. What else? Market share come in. Okay, what else?
The charging vehicles,
Hello.
So they have a distrust that these charging vehicles might not get yield after 5 to 10
Okay,
years.
resale.
And
Okay.
they might burst.
Okay. So risk, resale, safety, charging, how to use. What is the problem? Mileage. What is the problem with petrol? It's going good, CNG hai, etc. Pricing also, it's a bit costly or whatever. Now, I see a business opportunity here and I suggested to him and he started a new space. He went to 5 or 6 EV vehicle, two-wheeler and four-wheelers and etc. And he took the vehicles on lease and he gives those vehicles free to probable users for 1 month. Understand the business model? He gives those vehicles as free to potential users and gives that leads to the company and the company pays him an X amount per lead. And he has converted around 500, 600 EV vehicles. Is it rocket science to develop this business model? Iodine Bindi, is it rocket science? Sugar fit, is it rocket science? The question is, if we are okay fighting with each other, doing bloodshed, and it is shaping conversations at home. મને ધંધાની ચિંતા નથી, ધંધો તો ફોડી લઈશું. But it is shaping conversations at home. અરે યાર આજે ભાવમાં તકલીફ, and it is causing pressure to you. And the right time now to come up with blue. Now 2 choices. One, current red ocean માં નાનું blue ocean ઊભું કરી. અથવા એક આખું ને આખું નવું blue ocean ઊભું કરી. Okay? Method is very clear. One, you are not targeting current demand, you are creating a new demand. Second, you are not offering your products and services and solutions to customers, you are offering them to non-customers.